rough today. Everything's set up. Not sure. There we go. Okay. So the girls and I have been doing the board and batten. We've been doing the board and batten on the kitchen.
Yeah. And on the windows. It looks great.
Yeah, we are almost done, so
yeah.
That's good. Should I go draw down some curtains or whatever?
No. Because we need to get it finished still. I have to assume that they can see and hear us. Let's see.
Can you hear us?
Okay, so Keeping It Dutch says that he can hear us. So those who are watching in the replay, Keeping It Dutch is a channel that, and a really cool, I don't know, what would you call it? A blast shelter? Pretty cool.
Adventurous Aardvark.
Hi, Adventurous Aardvark.
Candace Jackson is here. Ivan Predominantly is here. Wicked Good is here.
Hi, Wicked Good.
And everybody can hear me. So yesterday John went to Josh from Essential Mountain Homestead, and he went and cut 6 logs into 1/2 inch.
No, 6 trees.
Not
And
logs.
they're so big.
They're so big.
Those trees.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Nancy Clark is here. An Old Fashioned Life is here. Farms is here. Honey, you can't sit on my lap right now. Why are your pants wet?
Well.
Oh, were you carrying water?
Yes.
So our kitchen definitely has a different look to it. I still need to get some blackout curtains up because the screwdriver today all by themselves. They were putting up the board and batten.
Drill.
The drill?
Yeah.
What did I say? Sorry, you already know how to use a screwdriver.
No, I already
Hi,
did before.
Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Laurie Family Homestead is here. Now, I have Laurie Family Homestead's link below. On Sunday, we'll be putting up another video, a collaboration with them, another off-grid cooking video, and they have some really neat, neat videos out there. One of them, I think, is my favorite, is the pizza, the outdoor pizza. Umbrella Automotive Plan D Survival is here. Swamp Creek Cabin is here. Okay, so I'm working on a huge video.
I'm here.
Yes. Swamp Creek Cabin. I'm trying to get your video up. Guess what happened? So crashed. My hard drive that has everything for my iMovie completely crashed while I was at my sister's. And go get a tissue, please. And I spent 10, 12 hours, two half days trying to get it all to work. And I thought I had it, and then I tried to use it again today, and it had totally crashed. So I had to switch to my Final Cut Pro, which I've been putting off because it seems so complicated. And I was accidentally formatting it in 4K, which meant it was like 5 gigabytes for a 7-minute video. And that's why it took so long to get the video from this morning up. Anyway.
Sandra Clark says, love the Pottery Barn video.
I know, wasn't that beautiful? That was my 4K video that was taking 12 hours to upload. And finally, I figured out my program. And so now it's not in 4K anymore. So I finally got it uploaded. So Adventurous Aardvark asked, what is the temperature? We were in the 50s last night, and I think we're in the 60s today.
The storm is about to.
And a storm is happening. Get this stool. Just don't knock the camera over, okay? That way you can sit comfortably. Wicked Good. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. There's Kim Fine. Danny Bowl made it. Umbrella Automotive Plan D Survival said, I'm still trying to get you to do a video on black diesel. Check out my video and build your system. Black diesel, I do. Me in the comments, Umbrella. I have a hard time being able to do that during the live show.
Don't worry, I'll do it quickly.
You'll do it quickly and get finished? Okay.
Yeah, this is my last one.
I had 2 more boards for you. Did you check them and see if they were long enough?
Sure.
Did I bring them in? So, Yes, I need to figure that. Or Umbrella Automotive. If I keep forgetting, if you could email me, gmail.com. Laurie Family Homestead said that is nice temps. Yes, it's very nice. It was a little chilly last night, and we've had a problem with mosquitoes. I want you to wait for me just because of the proximity to the window and the awkwardness, okay? Right now, Paige, just put it down on the bench and just wait for me, okay? It's okay. Come here. I'm gonna move you for a second. Sunny DIY made it. Kitty Corn made it. Sandra Hansen made it.
Hey everybody. Hey
okay.
everybody.
Bark said 60s is a hairs up video. Well, what happened is that I have been using the saw all day, and I did start with a bun for safety, but my hair came undone. So the hair up is just for safety because I was using the saw all day.
Yeah.
Kitty Corn, bad word. What was a bad word? Sandra Clark said, I hate to say it, but DEET seems to be the only mosquito repellent that works for me. Snooze and Germs says, hello. Alicia P said, those temps are amazing. We're in the hundreds. Well, we've been in the hundreds the last couple weeks. We've been up, I think our highest was 109.
900s.
Was our highest temp. And so it's kind of nice to have a break. The fixing up of the cabin, just because we're sweating a lot less this way. Okay.
We have a lot of mosquito bites, so
Like, I have them in all sorts of places where I probably shouldn't even talk about.
Really? That many, huh?
Plus, I have one right here. I have like 3 on my face. This is my biggest one on my face. Be able to see it though by the lighting.
I have one on my cheek and one on my forehead, one on my arm. So we kind of have them all over.
Yep, they've been sleeping in here on the floor instead of out in their tent. I don't remember. Oh, because your belly was hurting, huh?
Yeah. And last night there was a storm that really.
Sorry about the
bites.
Sorry about the bites. Oh, we're fine. Thanks, though.
Thanks, Laurie Family Homestead.
So the cabin definitely looks
Ouch.
more what?
Sandra.
Oh, gotcha.
Hi, Sandra.
Ventress Aardvark said, I did find 2 mosquitoes, but they paid the ultimate price. What is the ultimate price?
Getting killed?
Getting killed?
Yeah.
Danny Bell said, I've been fighting mozzies too and winning. It's nice when you're winning. I'm not sure if we're winning or not.
We're probably not.
We have like 3 or 4 moths, and
our neighbors said that they were going to declare war with the robins because they keep on eating the raspberries. Kitty corn. Kitty corn.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, kitty corn.
Emojis, don't you?
Yeah.
What we have so far is starting to look a little bit like a bunker in the kitchen because it's the only place we have a ton of wood besides the big stairs.
Do we want to show them?
Huh? I can try. We'll switch screens.
It's a little bright.
But you can see the wood back on the wall, and trust me, doing it.
Oh, subdriver changed to the Have More Farm. Exciting.
Wheel 60 at night.
There's a book. I think we were talking about that. There's a book called The Have More Farm. Finn said, great to see you ladies. Okay, I want you to be very careful not to knock the desk over, okay?
Ha ha, hi. Kitty corn said ha ha in one of them, and then hi on the next one.
We have in the bench, I have the bench in so that the kids can eat. I need to get a table made because of the strange shape of the kitchen nook.
I can make a table on my own.
You could, and you can probably help me a bunch, huh?
Yeah.
A lot. So what I really want to do is get a made so that we can sit at it and eat or do school. And I want to get a high shelf made over the top of the breakfast nook so that we can put some pretty things and kind of break up all that brown in there. We're a little worried that it is going to shrink. But Josh, again, from Ascension Mountain Homestead, said that it should only shrink by about 1/4 inch. And since we did board and batten and also...
We're 100 right now.
102. That is warm. Hey, Bitty Boo Brown. The Have More Farm said, do you need a book to learn how to make that table? I don't know. I've made tables before out of very strange things, and they were very stable. They were not lovely. They were not lovely tables, but very stable, very dependable. The one that I'm going to have to make is going to have to be on a stem and have and then be four-sided, but kind of a skewed rectangle, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to have to put the support legs out the bottom because it won't work right with 4 legs. And I do have some 4x4 posts from Josh from Ascension Mountain Homesteading. And so I'm going to use that as the center post, and we'll see how it turns out. I've made tables out of mannequin stands before, and it's been a great work table.
Bitty Boo Bitty Boo Brown.
Sunny D.
Hi, Kitty.
Says, what was it? Shit. Mosquitoes are bad up here.
I think that's what it said. It moves a little fast, doesn't it? Okay, Adventure Aardvark said, great news. My Atlantic dill pumpkin finally had a pumpkin. It may take till December to grow. Well, it's so warm there. Touching it. And Flying VS Farms was talking about how the mosquitoes there carry West Nile. They carry West Nile here too. In our area, they spray, I think it's once a week. They go down every county road in our area because we have the dry beds by us. The Have More Farm said, did you get the book on shed and outbuilding? I did. Thank you. I have been looking through it.
Hi, girls. Thanks.
And I really appreciate you sending it. Right now, because we're trying so hard to get the inside of the cabin finished, all my lumber is going to that. We're kind of thinking that we'll maybe do a cob barn for the goats, but I have to be careful that I don't run out of dry weather. Bitty Boo Brown said, I have a cabin y'all could come and stay in if y'all come to Oklahoma to see Mr. Dirt at Dirt. That would be awesome. We don't know. John got a little bit of a reprieve. It turns out that school doesn't start until a week later than he thought. And
Hi
so,
from Oklahoma.
Huh?
Hi from Oklahoma.
Hey, Whitney Sows. The Have More from You're My Hero. Funny. Do you know that song?
What?
Did you ever hear that song? The Wind Beneath My Wings. You're My Hero.
No.
No?
Hi, kitty lover.
Hi, kitty lover.
Yay! Cat lover made it.
Hi, kitty lover.
Danny Bull said, West Nile is a lot scarier than an itch. No, you climb down right now. What are you doing?
Hi, cat lover.
Climb down. You're showing. That's right. Where's yours?
That one's mine.
Mine.
I think that
one's mine.
Okay, let her have it.
I had the...
The Have More Farm. Get those manly building skills up. Well, I think a lot of it is just about practice.
Someone gave us these wonderful tokens. I think I know who.
You do know who, don't you? Flying VS Farms, do you have colors for your home? I have a few things to send you. I'm using a lot of red, and I would love to have something from you. I don't know this. We were with Rebecca and her grandma for my birthday last year. And they made muffins with candles, and it was super special. And I want so bad to go back through some of those old videos because I feel like there was so much I didn't grab, like that I forgot to edit in at the time. Birthday clips were one of the things that I didn't get put in, but I have so much footage. It's so hard to go back and find it all.
I remember that.
Huh?
Costume feed 4. Feed me. I remember you editing that.
Ivy says hi to everyone too. She's watching with me. See?
Hi.
Hi, Kid
So
Lover.
yes, I'm using a lot of scarlet red, bright red. Isn't that pretty?
Thank you. Kissy Lover. Kitty Lover.
Cat Lover says, Kite and Paige are my modern day Laura and Mary Ingalls. They are pretty close to that.
Thanks. Get about the handkerchief.
Aardvark says,
And
yay,
braids.
Tulsa. Tulsa. We did, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
In the little house. We did a lot of bike riding.
I loved it.
They had this specialty meat store around the corner. It's like having a farm, except you didn't raise the animals.
T-Molis?
Tulsa.
Umbrella Automotive Plan D Survival. What was that email, Addie? My email address is dirtpatcheaven at email address.
No.
My email address is dirtpatcheaven@gmail.com. Flying VS Farm said, perfect. Do Paige and Kaya have a favorite color? Yes.
I have pink.
I like pinkish purple.
I like pink.
Caring Support Group said, what does your husband do for work?
Or sea blue.
Currently, he is working at an automotive shop, and soon he will be going to school full-time, and hopefully he can transfer to Oklahoma when he goes. That's kind of what we're planning on. An old-fashioned life. Mike and Dawn said, hi, Cat Lover. We finally got rain and cooler temps downstate. Cool. Okay, so anybody have any more questions? Do we have anything else exciting to tell them about?
Well, we're almost finished with the kitchen and it's looking great.
It is looking great. We need to put some...
Want to show them the whole show up?
I just did.
Cabin.
No, I don't want to show the whole cabin.
How about the... Here. Oh,
no, because I just showed it to him.
The basket.
So it turns out that when I did my overlapping of my panels, instead of starting at the bottom, I started at the top. And if you start at the bottom, you can cover up your nails. And if you start at the top, you can't. So we learned that on the first wall, that you need to start, if you're gonna take your lumber and overlap over the top of it, kind of like siding. If you're gonna do that, you have to start at the bottom. You can't start at the top. So that was a good thing to learn. We went through a lot of lumber and a lot of work before I figured it out. Alicia P said, when do you start to freeze where you live? We start to freeze in October. We have snow by Halloween. Baby Brown said, I have Great Danes. The girls can play with. You know what a Great Dane is?
Yeah, it's a big
It's
dog.
a really big dog. It's like as big as a pony. They're enormous.
Didn't we see one? He was pretty much as big as me.
The black and white one at Aunt Jen's?
No. Remember at that place where there was those huge dogs and they pretty much scared both of us? Like up here.
Looks like Mr. Sandra got home. Gotta say hi. Okay, go say hi.
Hi!
No, she needs to go say hi. And Cat Lover says she's watching the live stream on a break. Flying VS Farm says you'll have to do a Homestead Cribs video and do a house tour at some point. I will when it's finished, and we got a better lens for the camera for the tiny house. That was really exciting because now we can fit so much more in the frame. It looks so much better. But told me to get one 6 months ago, and I just never felt like I could justify the cost. But our videos are tiny houses right now, and we're trying really hard not to travel as much. We had to get the lens.
Hi, planting seeds for life.
Hello.
Hello!
Okay, Lori Family Homestead said, we've been selling off our stuff to make money to begin building the sofa bed. Hope to share it with you soon. Life with less. I'm really excited about that. We have been waiting because we want to do the sofa bed that they are doing over at Lori Family Homestead for their tiny house. Definitely need a schematic, a plan, and a video. It's complicated. Or at least it feels complicated. After me trying to get siding on and putting it on backwards, as much as I know it's a learning curve and it's okay, it would be nice to get things right the first time. The Artistic Gardener and Family, just tuning in. Hi, ladies.
holidays.
Greg Caring Support Group said, what is he going to school for? He is going to school for and app development.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Bull said, until this morning, I had totally forgotten you have a drone. May I ask what type?
Phantom 4.
I'm glad Kai knows.
White.
I'm glad Paige knows. I'm glad Paige knows because I don't.
Phantom 4.
I have flown it twice. John is the one who flew it in that other video, and the video from this morning, and every video up to this point. I haven't used any of the footage from the drone from when I've taken it yet. Sunny DIY Ivy wanted me to ask if you guys got rabbits again. She just got her first, and his name is Apollo. He is a red Rex. They are pretty. Cool. We have rabbits over at the renters. Have some really, really nice animals, and when we get our cages put back together, we'll bring them back over. But we just got chickens back. They're older hens, and they're not laying very well. Please, that would be trying to irritate her. And so, let's see. So yeah, I was going to wait on rabbits until I saw how long we were going to stay, because John goes to school the middle of August.
Love.
Middle of August, and we don't know how long it will be until we follow him. I didn't want to get too many animals and situations set up over here. Renters would just be moving them back over to their place. Okay. LOL. Kaya almost woke the neighbors. Yes, she is very loud.
Kyla.
Lori Family Homestead said, which lens do you use for better pictures? So the lens that I got is not for, well, it is for pictures, but what it's really for on my camera is it has a wider lens. Which one is it? The 1018?
I don't know.
I think it's the 1018. No. Paige. No, I don't want you touching it. Well, if you want to go upstairs to get the box to it, we can look at the box. I think it's the 1018, and it is the widest zoom lens you can, the widest lens you can get shy, and that way it makes your tiny house or your real estate property seem bigger than it is, and allows you to get more detail. The lens that I had before. Snooze and Germ says, likes. Loving your videos on your tiny home. I'm learning from you. Well, we're definitely learning from us too. I am trying to not get to, please stop leaning on your sister. Okay, you go sit over there for a minute, and you're going to take a time out until you can be nice. What was I saying? I mean, the whole point is to have a learning experience. See how you want to live. See if you want to live tiny. See if you don't want to live tiny. And to do it as inexpensively as possible. And at this point, all we have is the cost of the shed. We've been able to homes and we went to Central Mountain Homestead to get to use the sawmill and to use some of the lumber that he had, or some of the logs that he had. That source, he also, you may not interrupt. You've already been a bit of a pill. Stop. He also gave us some old wood from some other building sites that he was working on, so that has been wonderful. We've had a lot of help from Swamp Creek Cabin. They came and helped with the stairs. Swamp Creek, Kaya, please stop. You're going to knock the shelf over. Yes. Them coming and having that extensive of a build with them was really helpful. Kaya, I need you to go sit on the stairs now. Mm-hmm. And no more talking, and no more moving, and no more noise. And I will tell you when you can get up. Okay. Right now. Nope, you're kind of not. I'm going to watch until you've obeyed me. Thank you. Family Homestead said, love the video on the Master Craftsman builds a trickwood cabin. Yes, and that is the second time we've been to see them. And that is a kind of like, I don't know, a resort, almost a plantation place. It's a for one couple, and he has multiple cabins and buildings on that site that he built, and so I have more to show. Adventurous Aardvark says, I think you should build an ark and bring all the animals. My problem is I don't have anywhere to put the animals when I That's my problem. I would need to have rabbit hutches. I would need to have goat barns. I'd need to have fencing. It would be that would be quite the achievement. It would be very similar to the achievement of Noah. It's not that I don't want to. A really stinking long drive, and I would need a horse trailer, and I would need barns there. I would mostly what I would need a barn there and already done before I got there. There's no way. I don't know. It'd be so much work. I think it would be easier just to buy some of those animals when I got there. Okay, so let's see. Did I miss anything? Okay, Sunny DIY said, I went to the swap meet to sell baby quail, came home with 4 rabbits somehow, LOL. Her birthday is the 31st. It's funny how that works. It is so true.
That's January? Or...
Huh? December 31st?
Oh, I thought
Gotcha.
it was...
The artistic gardener and family said, what are the girls most excited about with the tiny house? Cooking.
Yeah.
They're so good at cooking, and cleanup takes about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Whoever does, nope. You have to wait until I tell you to get up. Dishwashing. Kaya hauls the water. I do the cooking, and we all kind of fill in for each other when we need to. And so mostly all the chores and jobs and everything are just really easy. Huh? It doesn't take very long to get everything really clean.
It doesn't.
I will personally be most excited when I have a hutch in here. Isn't that funny? I have a wire shelf, but I don't like having things exposed. I like to have doors that I can close and have things be tidy behind them. And what I want to do is I want to build a hutch, but I know that I'm not really to that level yet to have it look nice, but I really want to. Enormous hutch. We thought about putting in bunk beds down here, huh?
Yeah, but...
Because we could do some closed-in bunk beds down here for you.
Yeah, but if we're gonna be going to Oklahoma or we're gonna be traveling, we'll need to get used to the tent.
Well, you're not gonna be sleeping in the tent on the way to Oklahoma. We'll just drive straight there. That's what we did last time. We drove straight there.
Well, straight here, you mean? You're mixing up your words.
Hey, Jim Norris, how are you? I saw some of your comments. I got some spam a while ago, people being super mean. And Jim came in and totally stood up for me, and I really appreciated that. It made my day. So thank you, Jim. I'm sorry that there's not a good feed. I know that it gets really the resolution here is not real good because my internet isn't terribly strong. It's better than it used to be, but it's still not too good. Okay, planting seeds for life said 1018 is almost a 360 degree. Cool. Yeah, it is cool. It was really nice. Today I was taking videos of the girls helping build the house, and it was really nice that I could get in close to them but still see part of the room at the same time. It was really nice. Flying BS Farm said, we've been boarding goats for weed control. The rancher friend we borrowed them from is giving us a pygmy goat and will help us get one more as a companion. Oh, that's awesome. That would be a fun addition to your menagerie. I love your, if anybody missed that video, or what I called it. Do you remember what the video was that I called the one from your place, Rebecca? She has a chicken that sits on her arm. It's pretty cool. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The artistic gardener and family. Oh, the joys of parenting. Parenting live. Haha, poor mama. It's so true. Thank you for reminding me she's there. If you would like to get some colored pencils or something in color, you're welcome to, but no more interrupting, okay?
And
yes, ma'am. You're on the stairs yourself. Come here, Kaya. Can you be polite? Okay, go ahead and have a seat. The Have More Farm said, just take a break from all farming. Okay, so Subdriver, you do remember what happened to me on my road trip where I just started to lose it because I didn't have my animals. We only have a fraction of the animals that we usually have, and the property is suffering because of it. When we had all the geese and all the ducks and they were able to fertilize under the fruit trees, everything was so much easier. I never had to get out my weed whacker. or my scythe, unless I had a batch that the goats had missed or hadn't got to fast enough. I've spent a lot of time weed whacking. It's hard to keep up with the weeds because I just don't have my little mowers, and I don't have the quail in the greenhouse, and so the pill bugs have taken over. Had to go out and replant like 6 times because the pill bugs kept eating everything.
Yeah.
So, oh, are you doing it again?
I'm just writing over here.
What?
That actually the pill bugs pretty much are taking over, because I even found a whole lot of pill bugs and spiders in a piece of hay. Trust me, yeah.
The quail are good at eating those, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Predominantly said, everyone look this up. 3 Square Market. What is that, Ivan? Betty Boo Brown said, how long will y'all live in Tulsa? I would imagine that if John is off for the summer, that we would come back here unless his school goes through the summer, or if he can't get time off work. So it's kind of, I don't know. We haven't been in Tulsa for the summer, only for the early spring and the late fall. And so we haven't experienced a Tulsa summer. Laurie Family Homestead said, like the shirt, my husband was born in Beantown. Is that mine? Is that my shirt? I had to borrow it today. Yeah. I had to borrow it today because I was still dressed in my pajamas. I was so excited to get started. I was still dressed in my pajamas, and John gave me a call and said I needed to go visit somebody that had some potential kitchen cabinets for us. And I couldn't go and meet a fan. Turned out he was a viewer. I couldn't go meet a fan in my pajamas, and I didn't have a shirt long enough to cover my leggings, and so I had to borrow John's shirt. And it was really, really cool because the viewer that we went and saw, he has a straw bale house that is awesome, and they don't have to use air conditioning, and it stays in the low 70s in our area when we've got 109-degree weather. So go team straw bale house. Okay. Tanya Wolfin also likes the Red Sox. And Stuka Stevens, oh, I missed what they said. Hold on a second. I can go back. I'm missing things. I'm sorry. Stuka, I am missing. Okay. I really admire you teaching your kids traditional ways to sew and cook. That's Stuka Stevens. Well, for me, it's essential. People, I don't like to be watch others for very long. I like to work with people, and I want my kids to, I don't know, my kids are brilliant.
My sewing,
I don't know if they'll be able to see it very well, honey.
Can you put the pet?
So I am sewing on a little bed I made out of a tea box. Cursive. And so here's my little doll. I made the little sleeping bag out of a hot pad holder. Just sewed it up with blue yarn. And so yeah.
Good job.
Can you point to Abby?
Tubi Dude said, how are you washing clothes? When I was a kid, we had powered washers that had the wringer on the side. And there's one here locally that I would really like to get, but it is electric, and we have the extension cord run from the rental so that we can power the computer and the refrigerator. But that's the only power we have. We don't have any other electricity besides that, and I'm worried that the pole, the draw from the washer, would short out flip.
Right.
Otherwise, I would be doing laundry here. But because our hand pump is not one where you lift it and it just goes, it's a pump that you have to pump. And so because all day to do laundry, it would be a very old-fashioned laundry day. And I have done it before, but I don't really want to do it without the right equipment. I think without the wringer to pull all the water out, you're wasting a lot of water. A lot of water staying in your clothes instead of being left in the tub to be used on the next batch. And so laundry has been an issue. If you've seen those big tubs with the agitator at Layman's catalog has one that's totally off grid that looks really cool. expensive. I think it's like $450 for the tub system that has the agitator, $150 for the ringer, and if you want the rinsing tubs too, that's like another $250. It's a very expensive system. So we're washing laundry at my mom's and at John's mom's, and we would be doing it at the laundromat if we still had a laundromat in town, but we don't. So we have to travel 20 minutes to get to anywhere that has. But we do dry up all of our clothes on the line. We just wash them where we're going. I keep getting distracted. Danny Bowles said, I made a living fence one time long ago by sticking some kindling wood in the ground. It grew 10 feet in 1 year. That's awesome. You must be in a very wet area. Sunny DIY said, Ivy's birthday is July 31st. She's helped with the animals a lot, and she did the sad face and beg for one of her own. He is a cutie. We do love bunnies. Let's see.
Adventures.
Hey, thanks, Danny. That's probably, I wondered about that. I wondered who had taken some of them off. I do get some really interesting comments, don't I?
Adventures are page 1, Kaya 0.
How did I get 0?
Careful, careful, careful. I just got the situation calmed down. Trust Aardvark to get it started again. Okay. Caring Support Group said, does Trickwood get their wood locally exclusively? Yes, as far as I know. It is a timber area, and he did cut down all that black locust that he used in those cabins, and so he does it from start to finish. It is a mining and a timber. The Howmore Farm, yeah, but you were on the road, dear. I was on the road, and I missed my animals. I don't know. I guess for me, if I'm not moving, then I'm not really living. I'm with the fact that I wasn't really moving very much on the road. If we had stayed somewhere long enough, or maybe if I'd gone and got a gym membership, or we had stopped and stayed long enough to unpack the bikes more, we would have had. But I love the constant chores that are involved with animals. As long as my animals are comfortable, I love to be around them. It's when they're not comfortable, when they don't have enough shelter, or I'm having a hard time getting them enough food, or they don't have the shade that they need, having animals. But as long as they're happy, I'm happy, and I love the process of taking care of them. Said maybe you could take a shop class or something akin to that. I could. It gets interesting as a homeschool mom, because I find it hard to find kids. We are thinking about putting them in public school this year because of that. Because I am needing to work more. No.
That color right there is what I mean by hello.
No. Go get a drink. Instead of getting attention, go get a drink.
I inhaled some.
So go get a drink.
Oh.
Hey, Rain Country made it.
Hi, Rain Country.
Okay, everybody has to go check out Rain Country if you want to know how to make the most adorable skirts in the world, Pioneer Girl skirts. My favorite one was a red and white skirt that made me think of roses or maybe raspberries and cream. I'm not really sure what the combination, but it was so stinking cute. So go check out Rain Country, the channel. She also has an amazing Steam It account. Keeping up on a lot of reading, like blog type reading anymore, but I am very religious about reading Heidi from Rain Country's Steam It. Jim Norris said, I just bought me a scythe that kind of intimidating. I hope I didn't waste $200. Where did you get it from, Jim? I got mine, I think, the whole package with the peening kit and the stone and the sheath and the snath and the blade. I think all told it was $350, and it was totally worth it. I had another one that we bought for like, I think $100, and it was off Amazon, and it was terrible. Get it through. Adventurous Artwork said, sane people live in Tulsa forever. Except for in certain parts of Tulsa, and then you need a bodyguard. So Okay, I'm going to try and scan down and see. Okay. Okay. From Swamp Creek Cabin. Again, we are trying to get that video up, but my hard drive, I had to actually erase it and put the files back on, and it totally destroyed the format. So, Lori Family Homestead said, you're teaching them skills they could never learn in school. They'll thank you. I hope so.
We will.
Right? Okay, Rain Country said, right, Laurie Family, I know the home ec around here, as far as cooking goes, they're taught how to cook out of a box. Really? Not know that. Adventures are about people. If you keep typing, she will not see my comments. Let's remember what's important here. LOL. Oh, yeah, that was really funny. So Rain Country said that is it, if they even do that anymore. I didn't know they, I don't know if they have home ec in our area anymore. I know they did when we lived in Idaho Falls, because our neighbor next door was actually a teacher. Okay. Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Rebecca, so sad. It was home ec in school that got me into cooking and baking from scratch, as I was raised in a home where everything came from a box or can. Kitty Corn said, are you on the go? I am on the go quite a bit lately. It seems like I'm traveling at least every other week, if not every week. Washington, which I'm really sad we didn't go see Rain Country because we were so close. But I'm hoping I'll probably be traveling to Essential Mountain Homestead, which is about an hour and a half from us, a couple times a week. But other than that, I'm hoping to not be traveling. Hopefully my last big long trip is to Oklahoma for a bit. Jim Norris said, I tried washing clothes in the winter. LOL, doesn't work too well. No, it doesn't. It's not fun to be off-grid and doing laundry in the winter at all.
Good job on your picture.
Kitty Corn said, are you staying at a place? We do have a place that we are planning on getting to. Let's see, how much further down should I go? Okay, Flying VS Farm said, Gran got her degree in home ec from Davis and taught it in high school. I'm lucky enough to learn from her. That is awesome. And your grandma was a really good cook. We're talking about the same cook, same grandma, right? Okay, Rain Country said, that is my favorite skirt too. Like that for myself someday. Yeah, it was, I could have eaten it. I know you used the brown one on your thumbnail for how to make one, but I wish you had put the white and the red one up, because it was incredible. The Have More Farm said, yeah, adorable skirts, just what I need on my 53-year-old male body. Well, maybe you need a girl to put into that really beautiful skirt. Any girl with that kind of skirt would have to be beautiful too. The Have More Farm said, would bring a whole new meaning to freedom on the farm for me. Well, it's not that much different from a kilt. Tease for Life said, what did I miss? Abigail started crying. I had to get her back down. I don't know. What have we been talking about? Country, back to Living Fence. I am wanting to find something that will stay evergreen and also give me fruit in season. Any ideas, anyone? Evergreen. Huh.
Bella made it.
Well, let me think. In your area, you still freeze, don't you? Unless you had a greenhouse. The greenhouses we went to here in Buell, they were amazing, and they do have trees that fruit all year in their greenhouse, but that's because they have the soil that is warm and the air that is warm. Hot springs. And that was just amazing.
Baba made it. Hi, Baba.
Hey, it's Aunt Laura.
Laura! Hi, Aunt Laura.
Hey.
Where is
We had a fantastic time with
Where
my
is she?
sister right here. Ooh la la.
Hi, Aunt Laura.
We had a fantastic time in Washington. Okay, don't knock over my desk. What did we do? We sat and talked a lot. My computer crashed, totally crashed. The girls played in the water and beat up on their cousins, and their cousins beat up on them. And it was fantastic, wasn't it? Yep. Santa Clark says, has anyone generated hydropower from a running creek? The farm that we were just at, they did. Creek that they use to create power. But the owner wasn't there when I was there, and so all the details of it are not recorded. Only the beauty of the greenhouse is recorded. Let's see. Willow Creek made it. We still need to go down and do a collaboration with Willow Creek Homestead before we leave for Oklahoma. So we need to plan that out. Willow Creek Homestead was the one that came and helped us with our outdoor shower when I really needed like a morale boost. And so go check them out. They post so frequently. It's daily, isn't it? It seems like daily. And they have beautiful pigs and calves and chickens. And they're thinking about getting milk goats. So that is super fun. Lori Family Homestead said no home economics in Florida. That is too bad. Oh, Willow Creek Homestead said, sorry, huge storm, need to do some damage control. It must have passed us and gone to you because we did. We just had a big storm come through.
A lot of wind. That's all.
Lily, you missed out on the sparkly vampires. Ha ha ha. Was that up? That's right, because it was supposed to be a place that like never stops raining, wasn't it? I didn't put two and two together. That would be the same area, wouldn't it? Like a festival to the fact that the book was written about your area. Rain country, lol. I just choked on my water. Rain country said we do get freezes, rare that they are real bad though. We rarely get snow. Interesting.
Go back up.
Let's see. I've said, is straw bale nearly like a sod? No, it's just the insulation in the walls. So it's you frame it in with timber, and then you put the straw bales themselves in the walls, and that's how you build the house. Is that what you're talking about? Is the house? It said they do 6 days a week.
Love you, Aunt Laura.
Love you, Aunt Laura.
Danny Bull said, I loved the vid about the big greenhouse earlier this week. Tropical fruit in Idaho, totally bananas. It was crazy. And the farm next door has oranges. It's incredible. Lori Family Homestead said, please give a thumbs up. Thank you. Sunny DIY said they had a goat at the swap meet. Had it been female, I may have been in trouble randomly bringing a milk goat home. Rain Country said, yep, you also missed out on seeing Mick Dodge driving his nice white van and shopping in the local store. Ha, that's awesome. Oh, Logan and Shable said hi.
Hi. Logan and Shay.
Hi, Shay. Hey, Logan.
Where's Jackson?
Where's Jackson? Is he asleep? Sunny DIY said, I would love a milk goat. Rain Country said, yes, we live in Twilight Zone. Mr. Rain is thinking about making bat houses to sell to. That's awesome. Like full-size bat houses, like really big bat houses or coffins or things like that. Okay, did we get all the way down? I think we got all the way down to the bottom of the comments. So, all right, we have 9 minutes left. If anybody has a question, let us know. Sunny DIY said, LOL, I see if I went out to get one, he may sigh, but randomly bringing one, he would likely be upset for real. Yep. Flying VS Farm said, Willow Creek Homestead, except they're like Pringles. You can't have just one.
He's at Scouts.
So he's at Scouts, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If Jackson's at Scouts, so.
Willow Creek Homestead said, I think I need to start playing the lottery. Ha ha. Well, that's sometimes what it feels like having goats. You need to win the lottery to keep doing it sometimes. You made it. Hey, sorry I'm late. We're glad to have you.
Even for the 9 minutes that is left.
Oh. Kitty Corn said, where are you, Dirt? What state? We're in Idaho. Okay. Adventurous Aardvark said, join Patreon and see the live show this weekend. Yes, we do have the last Saturday of the month. We have our Patreon live show in which we get on, and it's a smaller group, and we talk about whatever you want to talk about, and your face shows up in the feed. So I get to see your face as much as you get to see my face. It's kind of fun. Caring Support Group said, diversity is code word for anti-white. What? What?
Now everybody's pouring on.
Willow Creek Homestead said, Patreon, is it worth doing? Well, we enjoy patrons. We get to talk to them more than we do the general, and there are some, honey, you're right in front of the camera.
Something.
Yeah, I saw it. It's beautiful. It is lovely.
And I'm also
what was I saying? We do have some viewers who really like to participate in the channel more and to help us, and so that's who is on our Patreon account. And it depends on, I guess, how loyal your viewers are and if you think they would like it. So I don't know.
The having more farm says IDA yard full of rocks. HO.
Idaho means yard full of rocks. It's so true. Betty Boo Brown said, Julie, you can come and milk my goats when you get to Oklahoma if you miss your animals. Thank you. That is the nicest thing anybody offered me. Laurie Family Homestead said, nice picture.
Thank you.
Did you know we were talking to you?
No.
You didn't know? Okay. Sunny DIY said, everyone shows up late because YouTube notification is typically late too. That's what I don't understand. I put it up for like all day. Mark said, Patreon is just $1. That is true.
6 count family. Sorry, got on late. How's the homeschooling going?
Well,
Yellow.
today we built a cabin instead of doing homeschool. So
I did all the homeschool.
So
you guys got the fun.
It didn't go as smoothly as it could have because I got the jitters of wanting to get the wood up before it got rained on or dried out too much.
Doug and Stacy.
Hi, Doug and Stacy.
Did they make it?
Yeah.
Hey.
At the bottom.
Well, I don't understand why it doesn't show up as a
Love
notification.
your rooster.
We do love your rooster. I don't understand why it doesn't show up until like the show is over. Oh, Willow Creek said, oh, cabin building is great homeschool. Well, I like to think so. Right. We need to take a shower tonight. Last night we didn't get our water heated up until just as it turned dark. And we had rain. So we didn't get a shower, so we're all feeling a little grimy, especially after all this work today. So
yeah, sawdust everywhere.
okay. All right. Okay, Angie's Pantry said, I still have not been notified that you were live, Dirt Patch. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. Uh-oh.
Linda.
Off grid with Doug and Stacy, do we have a grandbaby watching our live show? It's kind of what it looks like.
MacDonald says love is how list coming.
What? Okay, Adventurous Aardvark said, please take showers every day, practice for Oklahoma. Okay, so we do take a shower every day. What happened was, it's not that much fun to take a shower in the rain because we don't have a roof over our tiny kitchen. So, or our tiny shower. So we do take a shower every night just because of the spraying around here. We're religious about it. Oh,
Bye, Sandra.
Sandra.
Mr. Dirt just popped in. Hey, Daddy, you need to change your thumbnail, John, because it just looks like a big black blob, and nobody knows that it is a wood stove.
Yeah. Seriously. You need to take a picture of the actual wood stove when it's put together, and take a picture of it in the cabin with all the tin in the background.
And Rock's Corner. Julie, I mentioned you in my last video. That was nice. Thank you. Okay, the Have More Farm said a lot of computers need to have the cookies emptied so new notifications will come through. Aardvark says, hey, Mr. Dirt.
Mr. Dirt.
And Daddy waved at Aardvark. And Linda wants to see the house. Okay, let's see. I'll try and turn it, but the light's going to be really bad, guys, because I still don't have the blackout curtains.
Hi, guys. I'm painting pictures.
Where are you?
Right
Turn. There she is. Okay, so I have the closets covered now. And you're not going to be able to see the kitchen very well, I don't think, because of the light. We're getting there. But this part looks really awful right now because we're trying to pack up and get ready for John to leave. And I have spinning wheels and books. So, yes, everything looks less than wonderful because we are in transition still. It'll be nice when we have everything put together. Okay. Oh, my goodness. We lost everything. Okay. Looks like everybody is talking to Daddy. Rain Cruncher said, what? Mr. Dirt is not a big black blob? Nope. He's a pink blob. He has a little bit of a sunburn right now. Becky J said, how big of adjustment has it been living so tiny? Love your videos. It hasn't been an adjustment to live tiny. It turns out we have plenty. Excuse me. It turns out we have plenty of space here. We even have one storage loft being used as a storage loft.
A little bit too much space.
We might have a little too much space once we get everything built in, but I don't think it'll be too much space. I think if we kept the stove and it got too hot in here, it would feel like too much space, but it doesn't right now.
Rock Corner is here.
Angie's Pantry said, do you ever wish you did not move into a tiny home?
Yeah, I do.
Kaya doesn't like it very much. She likes the conveniences of life and to sprawl, but
Me too.
I love it because I don't like to work so hard keeping a house clean. So I love it, and I like that I don't have to yell very hard when I yell for my kids and that I can hear them breathe at night. I really like that.
Well, not very often because we sleep out in the tent. Remember?
Just lately.
Cat Lover said, are you doing any work on your spinning wheel now? I'm not. I'm finishing up a sweater for Amy Sutherland that you see come on occasionally. Her health has not been well. So we need to keep her in our prayers.
And I'm making some wool, some yarn, so on the Mach 3, so yeah.
Katrina Sibley said, if you don't like it, spend more time outside. No, we do like it, or well, at least I like it, and we do spend a lot of time outside. We spend a lot of time on projects. And
chores.
Mostly
pumping water.
You pump water occasionally, a couple times a day. All day? All day?
Yes.
It must be miserable. Okay. Rock's Corner said, I'm so happy I got to see one of your live shows. I'm glad you made it too. It's too bad that nobody's getting notifications. And so we're going to get back to building so that we can be finished with the last wall. It's not the last wall, but we're going to run out of light here, and I got to get the water heated up so the girls can have a shower tonight. Willow Creek Homestead said, everything seems like it's all day when you're a kid, LOL. It's so true. Six Count Family, are you guys planning a fall garden? I think what I'm going to do instead is try to help. I'm going to try and help the renters get their late winter garden started instead. Umbrella Automotive, I don't think you missed anything. Okay, Adventures Aardvark said, are the girls going to practice archery when they get to Oklahoma?
I already know how to do archery.
And I want to.
Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. She's funny tonight. Sometimes, huh? Rock's Corner said, I'm sorry you didn't get notification on my last video. I have a heart. Lately, my computer has been crazy. I was up at I was up at 3 o'clock this morning trying to get my computer to work. And that's all I've been thinking about for almost a
I
weekend.
saw you. That's what it was.
Okay. Have a great night. Ivy says good night, everyone. Good night.
Night, Ivy.
Okay.
Night, Ivy.
We gotta go.
Becky J, we're going to be in Tulsa. Okay. We are going to head out so I can go warm up some shower water for some little girls. And thank you for sharing. Shh, calm down. So, we love you guys, and we'll talk to you later.
Talk to you